Hello, Nation. Welcome to the Awesome Wood Things YouTube channel. This is the show where we feature videos posted to the MakerCommunity subreddit. Do you have a workshop and a YouTube channel? Want to be featured? All you have to do is copy and paste your video over on the MakerCommunity subreddit. It's free, and that's all you need to do. Copy and paste. We have an awesome show. Dylan Taylor stops by from Dylan's DIY workshop, and he talks about Ashley King's video. My name is Matt Haas.
I'm Ryan from Waylight Creations.
Eloy, Escagedo Woodworking.
And this is Made by
Nation. Made by Nation.
Before we get into the show, we'll go off topic and talk about something the three of us are working on, in addition to three other makers: Alan Robinson from The Woodworking Junkie, James Jacob from Shogun Jimmy, and Steve Carmichael from The Carmichael Workshop. All six of us are relaunching the collaboration Makers Rock. We are doing an album art collaboration this time, and we chose albums from the 60s and 70s. We are opening this up to everyone. This has a few additional things you'll need to do if you participate. You have to do a promo video, and there's some requirements around that, and you have to give away your item in a contest that you run. All of the details are at makersrock.com, and you can sign up and you can choose which album from the 60s and 70s that you'll be doing. This was so wonderful when we did it in 2016. I was blown away by how much effort all six of us put into this. If you participate in this, you really got to bring it, because that's what we're doing with this contest, with this collaboration. You really gotta give it your best, because everyone was just better than the last. It blew me away. That's what I thought of it last time. What did you guys think, Ryan?
Yeah, I had two favorite parts about that. One, getting to give it away. Everybody gave away what they made, which is awesome. And two, the relationships that were built out of it. I made friends with all five of the other guys that were involved, and still talk to all five of them still, and still consider them really good friends. So that was my favorite part about the whole thing.
I talked to all five of them, but I hate them anyhow. But it was a great collab, and I love the albums that everybody made. Just awesome stuff. I've got nothing more to say other than my pick is going to be something really retro, because we're sticking to 60s and 70s, I think it is.
That's correct.
Right, so I'm going to try to go for some retro, grooviness, I think. Yep, that's it.
Awesome. If you want to play along, makersrock.com, and take a peek at what everyone's doing, and then pick a unique album, and you'll be good to go. This featured video is an up-and-comer. That's when a YouTuber has very low subscribers, but they should have a lot more, because they're awesome. This is Paw Patrol Birthday Party Carnival Game by Woodified, and it was just a fun video. There were lots of fails in the video, so it was, I'm going to try this and then go on to something else. And it seemed like every tool that failed, rather than replace the blade, he just used a different tool, which I thought was a pretty entertaining piece to look at. It was just an overall fun video, and, I could see myself making something like that one day.
I enjoy projects that are, in this case, carnival-like, fairground-like, and I've always enjoyed that. I like the different, the strange, the out of the way, and I think it's, as opposed to like a table, which actually is going to be my pick. This was a very inspirational thing, and off the cuff, off the beaten path. So I like those fun game type projects. You guys got to check it out, man. I can't hold your hand through this.
When I was watching it, all I could think of is, my kids are a little bit older now, but all I could think of was how much fun it would have been to play it with them when they were, 3 or 4 years younger than what they are now. Gosh, we'd have had a blast playing that.
Totally, dude. I would have loved that.
Chat room comment, Midwest Mountain Man Home and Garden DIY says, lots of make it work moments in that video. Make it work in quotes. Yes, absolutely.
Right, yeah.
I love that when creators leave that stuff in.
So my pick for this week's featured video is Samurai Carpenter Tribute by Ashley King. And I picked it, one, because I love the Samurai Carpenter. Two, I love Ashley King. Been watching him for a little while now. And the whole video itself is just amazing, especially the hand carving and how he used the wire to make the legs. It's just a beautiful piece. You guys?
What jumped out about the video to me was he showed the drawing part where he sketched some of the pieces. I really like that. Even though most of it was fast forward, you could just tell there was a lot of work to get the wings on the body. It was what seemed like a tireless effort, and I really like that too. And I mean, this is a up and comer type maker here. I think he's only 18 years old. He's got a handful of videos. He's really killing it. So yeah. Good video. I really liked it. All right, we have a special guest from the chat room to talk about this video. It's Dylan Taylor from Dylan's DIY Workshop. Dylan, what did you think about this video?
I thought the project was really cool to begin with because, like, that's right around, like, my niche is doing really small stuff that has a lot of detail. And so, like, I've used wire before, and I know how hard that is. And then there's a spot where he was carving the parts of the wings. He was cutting towards himself like that. I was, oh my gosh. But you have to do that sometimes to make it work. And the fact that he didn't cut himself, that was awesome.
Again, overall good video. Thanks you, Dylan, for your comments. Appreciate it.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Dylan.
Yeah.
My featured video for this week is How to Make a Leather Belt by Inspire to Make. This is a channel I just love. This guy produces content on par with the best of them. This was not a complicated build, and you know, when I prepare for Made by Nation, I like to watch the video a few times and take notes. Well, I was at that point and I forgot to take notes because I just watched the video again from beginning to end because it was so good. The music is always spot on. The cuts are timed with the music, and there's a lot of camera effects where it gets blurry and then zooms in. It's just the perfect amount of everything in this video. And you can buy the kit off his website. I'm not here to push that on anyone, but I'm going to buy the kit because I want the belt. And I've been so impressed with leatherworking. I just got to give it a try. And this comes with everything you need. So why not start there? And I get a belt out of it. So Inspire to Make, great channel. What did you guys think?
I loved the whole thing, obviously, but you kind of took what I was going to say about it. That's all right. I'll just reiterate it. The kit, that's awesome. You can buy that kit and make your own belt. But the other thing that I really liked about it is the end of the video where you find out that it's a gift. So it's always awesome to make a gift for somebody, especially when it's your dad.
Yeah, I love leather work. I've got a lot of leather here, and I'm always inspired by that stuff. So awesome video, just always inspirational. I like breaking it up from woodworking to, leather work and so on and so forth. Just check it out, guys.
Yeah. Caged Creations from the comments says, awesome that it's his own kit. He should have mentioned that in the video. And yeah, Igor could have done that. Oh, that's the guy's name, Igor. Good dude. I guess
I thought you were messing up my name. I said, now he's calling me Igor.
That's the man behind Inspire to Make channel. And I guess he just figured he'd put it in the comments, and if people wanted it, they'd find it. Either way, pretty cool. Red Smith says, perfect kit to get started in leatherworking and fall in love with it. Ugh. See, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to try it, and then that's all I'm going to want to do for the next year and a half.
And the Red Smith would know.
That's true.
Hey, listen, leatherworking is very cathartic. It's so awesome to break it up from doing the woodworking and stuff, which is awesome, obviously. But it's just you could sit inside and comfortably watch them. It's just a different thing. It's not as you don't have to stay as focused for risk of losing a finger. My pick for this week is a channel which I think I'm going to pronounce it right. It's Lignum, right? And I discovered that channel like yesterday, right? I was running through and I saw this beautiful table that he made. So check it out. It's called STRATA Lake Coffee Table. Used packing plywood. So he takes plywood packing, I guess that would be like pallet wood, and he makes this lakeside sort of topical map type thing. I don't even know because I'm not like educated and stuff. So it goes down and you can see the lake bottom and all that. He builds this out of plywood, and he then puts little cups and puts a glass table on top of it. He paints it blue so you can see the... Listen, like I said before, I don't even... Just go watch the video. What did you guys think?
I love that it was reclaimed. I liked that he used very minimal tools. I mean, it was a scroll saw and a couple different sanding tools, and, you know, that was it. And he put together this gorgeous piece. Oh, my goodness. I could see that in my living room easily. It had it was like a topical map, and with the blue water, and it just was so original. And, you know, if you scrounge up enough wood, you could probably build it yourself, which I really like that point as well. Good stuff.
I mean, the point you guys hit on is kind of what I had written down in my notes. But scaling something like that up that big that's a process. Like, it's an involved process to get that right. And it's cool that he kind of showed how he got to that point. And it reminds me of a process we've tried before on our channel where you stack things to make a shape, but he kind of like did it the reverse way of what we did it, so it kind of blew my mind. But yeah, I loved it.
Awesome, guys. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I really did.
Cage Creations from the chat room says, Eloy's pick was great because I feel like you see CNCs on a project like that, and it was cool it was done with a scroll saw. Yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, Nation, that's our show for you today. You can find an audio-only version of this on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and if those don't work for you, you can grab the show by the RSS feed and jam it in your podcatcher. My name is Matt Haas, and I had a guest spot on the Know What Mom Knows channel. I talk about self-esteem, and I just published a video where I made a vinyl glowing sign with a Doctor Who quote for the Shogun Jimmy's Valentine's Day Challenge.
I'm Ryan Bitters from Waylight Creations, and recently I'm working on a podcast with this crazy Floridian that's in this show with me right now.
Why, thank you. My name is Eloy, and I'm from Escagedo Woodworking, and I'm making a giraffe pillow that's nice and plush for my next video. I'm lying.
All right, don't forget to check out makersrock.com, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Nation.
Laters.
So my dang it, Matt, you're rubbing off on me from last week. Samurai Carpenter tribute. All right, my pick for this week's feature